Okay, so at this moment we are live. Yes, we are. So, if anybody wants to be in the stream, the link is displayed on the chat. So, um, I know this whole COVID-19 shit thing's been going down a lot. Lots of people have been very unhappy, unpleasant times have been going around. Even I, for myself, have not been doing well. Um, I know there's people out there on the media who really don't associate with me anymore like they used to, which I understand, but I'm really not that bad of a person. It's just, sometimes I go through shit that's inside my head and I battle my own anxiety all the time. And that explains why I shut myself out all the time because it's like hard for me to sometimes try to speak to people, even though I know we're all different. And um, I'm not a perfect person. I fuck up. I make mistakes. I create enemies. I make friends. You know, Lots of people have called me a hypocrite, a narcissist, but I'm not any of those. I just try to be pleasant as I can while we're all going through this hell right now. And um, I've been thinking a lot of people that's been on my mind. And I know I talked a lot of shit about Mimic, the Arctic Fox, or his new Discord name is Delta Pup Mimic. To be honest, I really don't hold any grudges anymore against him. I mean, in the beginning, he was a really great kid. He was. And I've just been looking back on some of the memories that we used to have back on Google Plus, and he was someone special. He was, and I don't know if he still watches my channel or if he is still possibly subscribed, but he's been a really great kid, and I still wonder about him. I still wonder how his life is in Michigan because I already know for a fact he probably doesn't live in Illinois anymore. Um, I just miss the kid sometimes. He was funny, he was very pleasant. I just felt like what possibly blew our connection was that maybe we just had too much in common and everything. And so um, it's just been a lot of shit's just been going on in my head. So I'm really trying not to be vulnerable at this time, even though it's kind of showing. And um, I don't know, like I said, sometimes I just miss the kid, and sometimes I just wish we could, possibly be friends again. But knowing that he won't ever want to speak to me or ever talk to me again, like, you see, I'm a forgiving person. I forgive people very often, as much as I can. And, we're all going through hell right now. We're all not in a stable mindset because people have lost out of their jobs. People have been just going through a whole lot. And my heart goes out to those who've, lost their jobs. Like, I really do. I'm sorry some of you have lost your jobs. Like, it's a very depressing time, and I've have even gone through shit. Like, sometimes I would go to bed just feeling fucking sad or angry at the world right now, what's going on. So anyway, it looks like Quentin joined in. So um I didn't think he would pop in, but I guess he wants to be part of the stream. So I when he comes in, I don't want anybody trying to shame me or trying to hate on me because we're all going through some shit right now. And it's just a very depressing time. So, everyone, I'm going to bring in Mr. Quentin Phipps. Here is your infamous host on his channel. Go and subscribe to his channel. He does have some pretty cool videos. So, everyone, this is Mr. Quentin Phipps, the dude with the world picture. Kind of reminds me of Juice World.
What's happening? What's up?
Just the, just this world being in chaos.
So, I came to talk to you about some stuff, if you don't mind.
Yeah, we could talk it out.
So, I'm kind of in the dark here about why you were mad at me and why all this shit started up again, and I came to get some context. So, yeah, that's why I'm kind of here. Is people have told me that you blamed me for you nuking your other server. I've been told hundreds of different things. I'm just curious on what your side of the story was, to be honest.
I've just been like frustrated lately, and like I honestly haven't like been in the right mindset lately, and so that's why I've been like, seeming like a bitch, and like it's my mind just hasn't been right since the whole crap just started happening, and you know, and like I said, I'm not gonna lie, I do wonder about Delta. Like I know I made some fucking videos and shit, but just I
Well,
just wonder I just wonder about the people, see if they're cool or okay, because I'm just in a stable set here where like it's just a depressing time right now, like this whole shit happening.
right, but I mean, our shit apparently started before all the Corona stuff started, and I'm just curious on how it started because the last thing I remember is all of us were talking and saying that, hey, maybe she should take a break in YouTube and Discord in your video voice chat, and then I wake up the next day and you sent me a message basically telling me to go fuck myself, and when I try to get some context, I got blocked. So I mean, I'm not here to start shit or anything. I'm just kind of here to, get your side of the story and figure out what happened or what was said. Because I mean, you know, I don't know if you still, talk to him or not, but I mean, Droko and I were in the same voice chat and he can vouch for me. I mean, I really wasn't saying anything nobody else was saying. Like, we were all just kind of tired of the whole Kugel drama and like, we didn't really want to be a part of that anymore. And we wanted to talk to you one on one instead of doing it on a live stream, because in my opinion, it's not a place to, talk about it on YouTube. It's not something we should bring up, but it's more of a, hey, why don't we talk privately, explain our position, hear your side, and then go from there. So, like, I wasn't trying to turn anybody against you if that's what you thought. I mean, in all honesty, we were all kind of on the same page, like, hey, this drama shit's kind of old, none of us want to do it, and then I get attention. I got brought to my attention that you made a video about me saying that I was a shitty rapper and that your boy, whatever the fuck his name was, is a way better rapper than me. And like, I didn't take any offense to it at all. I kind of just, laughed it off and went about my day. But, I am still kind of curious on like how all this shit started. Drucko's in the back if you want to let him in. I don't know how you feel about that, but
Um,
like
I
honestly,
personally, it's nothing against him, but I rather just have you and I in the stream.
right?
So,
Trying
but
to back me up or anything. I think he's just here to, figure out what started the drama between you and him, and like that's why I'm here anyway. I didn't send out the link or anything. I copied it to the chat and then I copied and then deleted it so that way I could come on. Like I said, I mean, Kugel and I have problems right now, and like I'm not trying to bring you into it because it's not something you need to be involved in. And we've said our things, and it's not going to get any better. It's not going to get any worse. But like I'm more here to just figure out what happened between you and I.
And well, in the beginning, I thought there was lots of people out there trying to like sabotage my server, my old one. That's why I deleted it because everything I was overthinking, and um, I thought people were trying to come after me, and so my anxiety and my overthinking was like, "Oh fuck, you better delete this server before the fire becomes more worse." And so I did that, and
Right,
that's why
and
I made a new,
right,
and
and
that's
I got a link to your new server uh about a month or two ago, and I joined just to talk to you like one on one. I didn't want to start any drama with anybody else. And I didn't but one of your moderators kept hitting me up and demanding me to tell who put me in here, and I'm not gonna say who put me in this in the Discord because I'm not like that. I'm not gonna tell on somebody. Also, Joko said that he's not here to start drama. He just wants to talk. So I don't know if you saw that comment, but like I said, I'm not here for drama either. I'm just trying to clear up this because I'm working at a gas station right now. I'm doing my own thing. My channel is growing. I mean, I pissed off a few people like Blue, but honestly, I could care less about what Blue has to say about me. But like in all honesty, I wasn't trying to sabotage your channel or your Discord. We just wanted to get across to you like, hey, this drama shit's not going to get you anywhere. It's just going to make your life harder. Because like in all honesty, like I don't mean this as an asshole or me trying to condescend to you, but like it bothered me when you put yourself in between me and Kugel because that really had nothing to do with you, and that's why I was telling you like, hey, don't do this shit, don't get involved in it. Me and Kugel will work it out on our own because I don't want people fighting my battles for me. I've never been that way. um I if I have a problem with somebody, I want to address it one on one. I don't want people coming in not really knowing the facts and then spouting off and then making shit worse. And I'm not saying you did that intentionally. I think that you were just trying to figure out what was going on, and I don't fault you for that. I'm not saying that you did something wrong there. I just feel like that, hey, that if you wanted information, you could have asked me. And I was even saying at the time, like, hey, I don't want to talk about Kugel. I don't want to be involved with Kugel. I just want the shit to subside, let it go, because it was a fight. We had a fight like two guys do, and it was gonna either work itself out or it's not. Like this fight that we had now, it's not gonna work itself out, and I'm okay with that because I'm not gonna try to be friends with him. I don't care to be friends with him. The only thing I'm not trying to convince you to be my friend or anything. In all honesty, I'm just here to settle whatever beef that you might think that I have with you, or whatever you might think I'm trying to do, because I'm not here to sabotage anyone's channel. I'm not here to sabotage Discord. I mean, I'm in Droko's Discord, and I barely fucking post in there. If anything, I made like a joke argument about cookies versus cashews, I think.
I
But
um there's no beef anymore. I just been like I've been very distant with people lately, and um I've been nice about it. Like I've got like a friend of mine on Snapchat. She works with me, and like I talk to her, but like I said, like I just haven't been in the right mind lately, and I've kind of been shutting down because like it's shit's just really real of what's going on, and things are it seems that things are just getting worse and worse with the world. And
well, I mean, things are gonna get worse before they get better. That's just the fact of reality, They're working on treatments right now for the coronavirus. Like they found certain things that help with it. You know, my hours are getting cut because of it, you know, and it sucks, but it's bound to happen. Like when you have such a pandemic like this, and there are people that didn't even like originally they just thought that people with immune compromisable situations would catch it or people older than 60, but there are people that are catching it at the ages of like 15 to 21 now. I mean, like it's gonna get worse before it gets better, and that's just how it works. But like, you know, I don't speak about Corona on my channel, and the reason is because like I don't know much about it. I don't really want to reflect on it. I want it to just, you know, if news talks about it, then that's fine. They're more qualified to speak on shit like that than I am. I just do my own thing, man. Like, you know, I'm not here to you know, speak on other people. I mean, I've said shit about Kugel, but that's just because like he's talking shit about me, and like even then, now I'm done with it. I'm not gonna talk about him anymore. I'm not gonna fucking run his name through the mud. All like, and I talked to people that I was talking to about it yesterday before, you know, Kugel decided to make a Dark Ninja video with him and talk shit about me. Like, I just simply said, look, dude, I said what I had to say. He's going to say what he has to say. And at the end of the day, we're both not going to agree on anything.
I do know.
But
I
I do.
just completely forgot about all this stuff. I didn't even
Well,
I really haven't
I
taken
do. I
that
do have some. I do have
serious.
some facts. I do know. I believe 2 months ago, Dark Ninja tried to message me again through my original phone number, and I told him that he had the wrong number.
yeah, he's just looking for you to get mad and spurg out on him, and that's all he's going to try to do.
He
Um,
he really can't do shit. Like he's just a kid. He's annoying. He really is.
right, and that's why I don't associate with him. I really don't associate with a lot of people on YouTube except for the people that I have on my channel. Because like in the end of the day, my channel isn't there for hey, who's talking shit, who's not. It's me having fun, having people that I like on the channel. And you know, I'm not here to say, hey, let's like hug it out and be friends on Discord. I mean, if you don't want to do that, that's fine. I'm not gonna force you to do that. I'm not gonna, you know, beg or plead you to let me back into your server or anything. I just came on simply to say, hey, look, if you thought I was talking shit, in all honesty, I wasn't until after the video about me being a bad rapper and all this shit came out because, you know, I felt like I had to defend myself and I said some things, but I mean, I wasn't going out of my way to just, you know, fucking be like, hey, blah 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 blah. I made a video about a month ago saying, hey, look, the drama started again. I mean, that was just in case people were watching your channel that watched mine, and like people were asking me if I wanted them to troll you, and I simply told them no, because like that's not what I'm here for. I'm not here for anything like that. I'm just here to do my thing, be peaceful, and fucking relax. That's the simplicity of it. Because I work night shift now. I work from 10 to 6 in the morning, so, I mean, I don't have the fucking time or the energy to be like, hey, let's go fuck with this person, you know, and I'm not into that. I mean, I run with people that make jokes about me all the fucking time, and it doesn't bother me. You know, I could take a joke. I'm thick-skinned as fuck. So, I mean, that's really all I have to say about it. It's just like I wish you would have kind of come to me and, you know, or, you know, dropped in and had a conversation. Because even whenever I was having Cray J, I asked Cray J to talk to you and see if I could get in the live stream that I got banned from. And that was just simply like, hey, let me come in and, you know, give my part of the story, because I feel like people were twisting what was going on. And I know Draco doesn't really want to get back into that, but like I said, you know, we were all just having a simple conversation that, you know, we just didn't want to be a part of the drama anymore. And I wasn't telling people to leave your server or to join mine. Like I don't really care that much about YouTube or Discord. You know, I have way more priorities in life than to worry about how my channel is getting viewed or what videos are getting what attention or who's joining my Discord. You know, I have a lot of things going on in life right now that I, as an adult, I am taking care of, you know, and I don't want to waste time being petty over stupid shit. That's just me. Like, I just don't care enough.
My point of view on this is that I'll probably like forget about this in like 2 days, because in the big scheme of things, this really won't matter that much. You'll go on with your day the same way you would if had this never happened, and it's really the truth of it.
Well,
This,
Right, that's what I'm
it's just,
saying.
well, hey, I mean, at least you're still talking to Delta Pup Mimic, but I wish I could. Well, I
I
wish
don't
me.
talk to him. I've never really had a
Well,
conversation other than, hey, I had a conversation with him on fucking Twitter like half a year ago, and I didn't even know who the fuck he was. If I'm being 100% honest, I had no clue who he was. I just noticed that he was talking about you, and I'm like, dude, who the fuck are you? And he's like, oh, I'm her ex-boyfriend, and then he thought I was his friend or something, and I don't know him, and I'm not gonna talk shit about him. I'm just gonna simply say like, hey, I don't associate with the guy because I don't know who the fuck he is.
um, I just wish that like he could like unblock me so me and him could talk stuff out because like I said, I've been thinking about people, especially people I've had like beef with, like with him. Like I just wish like someone could reach out to him and say, "Hey, like, can you like unblock Brie because she wants to like talk to you and just get things sorted out."
Right, but like I'm not trying to be the high and mighty person here because I have had my share of, you know, talks about people and it's burnt me in the ass a couple of times, but in all honesty, I'm not saying I was perfect or you're perfect or anything, and I'm not here to shit on you. It's just like sometimes when you say shit about people, it won't get fixed by, having a conversation. And I think that, even if you were to talk to him, the most that's gonna happen is you're gonna apologize and he might not even accept it. And I mean, I'm not trying to say you were in the wrong or he was in the wrong, but like because I don't fucking know the story between you two. I've never really paid attention to it. I mean, the only person that you've gone after, in all honesty, that I've ever given a fuck about was the friend of mine that you dated. And like, well, that shit's been gone and dead for a while, but like, I don't. The problem that I have with a lot of people on YouTube is that they kick up unnecessary shit. Like, hey, this guy said this about me, so now I'm going to fucking have a 5 hour rant about how this person's a piece of shit and blah blah blah. Like, dude, it's the fucking internet. Just get over it, move on, and just stop talking about it. Like, there's no need to bring in real life problems to an internet platform. And that's how I've always viewed it. Like when my grandpa died a couple of weeks ago, I didn't get on to YouTube and make a video about my grandpa because I knew that was something he might not want. I I just try to keep my personal life and my internet life separate. And that's how I've always viewed it.
Even with Facebook, like people shouldn't put their personal problems on Facebook either.
Well, like it's different for like if I posted on my Facebook page, "Hey, Grandpa just passed away." I'm posting that in case I can't get a hold of somebody and I know that they see my Facebook page. That's not me crying out for people to sympathize for me or to feel bad for me. That's like, hey, guys, family members, if you're reading this, Grandpa passed away. That's the extent to what I would post about my life going on. Or I've posted a few times where, I've been depressed, so I made a few things and it opened up a conversation with other people. But that's different than basically posting on Facebook like this motherfucker, blah 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 blah. He said this about me or he did this to me. Like I don't care. Like if I see that shit on Facebook, I immediately just scroll past it because it's boring to me. It doesn't matter in the long run of things. It doesn't matter who said this to you or who did this. Like, I mean, I'm not saying people's life problems don't exactly matter, but if it's just drama, dude, it doesn't. Like the long fucking scheme of things is drama is exactly the word. It's nothing but bullshit that people want to use to make somebody else mad, and that's all it is. You know, Blue, he started a whole bunch of drama between himself and the people that I had on my YouTube channel, and he got mad at me because I called him out for starting shit. So I mean, you know, that's his fault. That's his problem. He told me that he's glad that my mom died of cancer, and in my opinion, I'm not gonna fucking recompense anything that I've said to him. I don't plan on it. He said something that crossed the fucking line, and that's the end of it. You know what I mean? Whereas you and I, we had a conversation, and I mean, shit was thrown, but at the end of the day, I can admit what I did, and I'm sure you can admit what you said, and it could be a fucking either we could go back to being civil with each other and work up on a friendship or something, or this could be the last fucking time we talk, and it wouldn't really be a huge deal.
I mean, yeah, you're right. It wouldn't be a big deal, but what Blue said, that is really messed up. Like, you never say that to somebody, because I know he tried to join my live stream at one point, and he was just talking all weird, and then he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go smoke a blunt," and then he left.
The thing is, like, I don't hate Blue. I don't dislike the guy. I don't really hate anybody. You know, I am not a hateful person. I don't really feel hatred towards anybody on the planet, with the exception of maybe three people, and that's because these people deserve not me not fucking liking them at all. And you know, I don't hate Blue. I think that he is somewhat immature for the shit that he says. You know, I made a joke in passing saying that I don't like Billie Eilish's music. I think she sucks and that I could do better. And it was just that. It was a fucking slight in passing. It was a joke. I don't like Billie Eilish's music. I don't think it's good at all. But you know, it didn't give him the reason to fucking go all crazy on me.
Well, I don't really know about this topic, so I don't know how to fill in this awkward silence besides this.
Right. I'm like, there's the thing is, like, you know, with everything going on right now, you know, the coronavirus, yeah, it's a big deal and people are suffering from it, you know, but I don't, it's gonna pass, you know, people might pass away and that's sad, but in the long run of things, things are gonna get better. It just takes time. You know, I was afraid that my grandmother caught corona, but she just had a cold. I didn't blow it out of proportion. I didn't freak the fuck out and start yelling at everybody. I kind of took it and I understood that it's a possibility. And then, you know, I found out later it was just a cold.
I mean,
But yeah,
I
that's
don't want
great.
I don't want anybody to die from the corona. Like, I really don't, because everyone
Well,
deserves to live.
sadly, people gotta. I mean, you gotta just stay inside. Don't go outside unless you need like groceries or something. But just if you stay inside and away from people, you'll be fine.
Well,
I hate the fact people are
go,
going outside and saying if I get the virus, I get the virus. Like now, it's not just that you're getting the virus; you're passing it on to like two people on average, which is, and then they don't want the virus. It's just well, so.
well, Bree, you know how to get a hold of me. I'm gonna hop off here. Just hit me up when the stream's over and we'll talk.
All right.
You,
I'm gonna end the stream too.
you
All right.
you
Well,
can always message me on Discord. You can I don't really care what you
yeah,
do.
if anything, just hop into Droco server. I'll pop in there
Yeah,
and we can have
I
a
yeah. 2 days ago we hit 100+ members. Let's go.
yeah, just hop in there and I'll join when I can.
We at number 15.
Okay, take care.
Uh,
All right, well,